So this market is testing my discipline for sure. I didn't take a single trade today, but I feel like that's why we getting better also because you're not FOMOing, you're having the discipline to sit on the sideline and not trade. But the market's not in a good position right now for small caps. Now, everything that popped it everything that popped up today just kind of rolled over. I mean, CYCU popped up. It's low volume, just these huge topping tails jackknifing down. We had XAIR pop up, topping tails. Shorts are just getting so confident. So, the question to me is like, this is a really cold cycle. Like, we saw a cold cycle in August and everything slowed down, but not like in October. And then that carried over into now was the start of November. Now, beginning of November, the very first day, we had some momentum. I mean, like one or two clean moves, and then shorts just got active again and immediately started pushing everything down. So, big picture right now, the S&P is down and it's selling off. And I feel like it's because of this whole thing going on right now. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but they're going into tech bubble, kind of this tech bubble kind of filter where they're really worried about if it was overhyped and because the numbers aren't matching the hype that they were talking about. So since that's happening, all big money is just pulling out, pause, putting it in other investments like healthcare stocks, and I that's really taken a toll on the market. We're selling off right now, and they're estimating, which they always say this, so take it with a grain of salt, but they're estimating another big pullback like we saw when Trump initiated the tariffs back in April, right? And Schwab recently came out with this statement actually talking about how small caps are going to have much more debt coming in the next few years. Now, that would make sense considering that lower price stocks are smaller companies that take out bigger loans, and with increased interest rates, going up to 5%, they're paying 5 times more than what they were originally paying for any debts they had or credit cards. And this is for the economy, right? So, I mean, it is a cycle at the end of the day in small caps. And I think that overall it'll go back. But at the same time, it's like, at what point I got a phone call mid video and I had to pause the recording and everything. So I kind of lost where I was. So honestly, in a market like this, when it's really choppy, it's selling off. There's a lot of conspiracies like, oh, this might happen. It's a tech bubble, whatever, right? I take it all with a grain of salt. I feel like they say this stuff all the time. I would just reduce risk. That's what I'm doing anyway. I'm just reducing my risk, really taking it slow, and just waiting for that next stop or that next stock to gap up and really make that explosive move, flip the switch on rather, and we can start seeing that momentum that we were seeing in the beginning of the year, in summer, beginning of summer when things were popping off. I mean, I really miss that momentum. I feel like now, at least for, a couple weeks, it's going to be like this. I was really hoping within the next 2 weeks we'd get a shift in momentum, but I just don't know if that's going to happen now. I guess anything could happen. We could have a stock today that gaps up uh, later in the day. I mean, we just don't know, right? But the debt is definitely playing a big part, in my opinion, in messing with the overall market. But, we can't predict exactly how or, how fast it's going to blow up or how long it's going to stay slow. I mean, we just We don't know. And I feel like, CYCU was the only stock that really had any chance. I mean, it's popping up a little now, but, I'm not going to trade it. There's no point. It's too slow. We're not getting those big moves that we'd like to see. So, right now, just watch your risk. Right now, it's a really risky market. Maybe reduce your leverage. Be very selective. Make sure you got your trading rules, reviewing your trades, watching what's happening. Um, it's better to get out fast and leave some profit on the table right now, in my opinion, than staying and trying to catch the big move, especially in this market, man. I mean, I don't think you can get out too early. It's brutal right now. So watch for early signs, guys. Right. Small caps do borrow a lot of money, and so the rates do have an impact on them. And paying 5 times more on loans and credits and the increase, I mean, it really can affect it. So that's a good pop on CYCU. That's good to see, but how can you trust it? I mean, look at that topping tail right there. Shorts are just very aggressive right now, and I think that, you know, it's working for them right now until we get the one where we squeeze the shorts out and they get way too aggressive, and then we get this huge move, this 400, 500,000% move, flips the market completely. So just waiting for that big move, waiting for really clean setups. I tried to trade this market like a regular market. I really did. I was taking the same size and I mean, that's why I went on this huge red streak. And it really, I really learned from it, not to push the market. Take it from you guys not to over trade, not to over leverage and jump into these positions because, I learned the hard way going on an 8-day red streak, doing that. It's just a tough market. So if you're newer to trading, I would just stay in the sim. Or if you do want to trade with real money, just take it light, right? You're better off taking it light, taking it slow and simple, sticking to one pattern, or just playing it safe in the simulator until it starts to pick up again. Because you would rather start off on a nice wave upwards than you would trying to trade in sharded glass. I mean, that's what we're doing right now. Everything's popping and dropping. Everything seems to just be rolling over. So really take it slow, guys. Really don't force trades. Manage your risk. Lower your leverage. Lower your position size. I'm telling you, it's not the market to be pushing the limits. Now, that is a nice move right there, but a little cheap for me. But anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Like and subscribe for more. I'm going to be releasing another video today as well. I don't know when I'm going to release it. Actually, I take that back. I don't want to promise you and then something comes up. I got to go to an appointment. But if that video does come out, make sure to stick by or check in later to see if I did upload that. All right, guys. Peace out. Appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe.